Good evening, everyone. This is Al. I just checking in. Everyone should hear me okay, I'm sure. It is Sunday evening, and I want to thank you guys for taking time out of your schedule to jump on this training here with me tonight. Just want to start off, first of all, by just talking a little bit about, as those of you who listen to my morning calls, I talked about how, you know, how the advantages of having a home-based business. So I want to start off by first of all talking about 1099. Sleep M has already mailed out 1099s. If you have not received a 1099 yet, what you need to do is just make sure you contact Sleep M and make sure that your 1099 has been mailed. If you don't get it by the over the next week for sure, contact the office, make sure that your 1099 has already been mailed out. Other thing, I just want to talk about for those of you who didn't know, okay, when you work a home-based business, I've been doing a home-based business for over 30 years. 20 plus of those years, I ran my business under a corporation. So I always have used a CPA when it comes down to filing my taxes. I want to make sure I get the very best write-offs I can. In other words, I'm not going to go down the H&R Block to have my taxes done because one day someone is a truck driver and the next day they're on my taxes. It's a bit more complicated than that. So that's why I don't do it that way. All of you know when you have a home-based business, you're going to be able to write off. You're going to have certain write-offs that a wage earner, a W-2 earner, is not going to be able to write off. And that's what I love about a home-based business. For example, Ronnie and we spent 3 months last year in New York City. So, of course, we had the lodging expenses, we had our meal expense, we did events at the office every week where I would cater food into the office. So we had about a $10,000+ a month expense every month that we were in New York City. But I get to write that off my taxes as a business expense. My airfare going there, I write it off as a business expense. I bought a monthly Metro pass so that I could take the subway back and forth. That was a write-off also, all tax deductible. Earlier in the year, driving back and forth to the Sleep M office, 1 hour drive going there, 1 hour driving back, all tax deductible. So I want you guys to understand that when you're running a home-based business, it doesn't mean that it have to be a small business. I run a big business right from home. And that way I have an opportunity to pretty much get all the tax deductions of a big business. And, again, this is about leverage because now guess what happened? A certain percentage of the square footage in my home is a tax write-off. Hey, I use this amount of space for office space. I write it off my taxes. Comes right off the top of my income earned. So every year I'm writing off expenses. But at some point, we know potentially in the first 5 years of a business, guess what's going to happen? You may not show a profit in the first 5 years. First 5 years, you may be at a loss in your business. So again, guys, I write off. And at some point in my business, I started showing a profit. So I started showing a profit. I've been with Sleep M now just under 3 years. But again, guys, um, I get a lot of write-offs right now, but at some point, somewhere around that 5 year point, I'm going to start showing a profit. Right now, I don't show a profit, very little profit. So what that means, I pay very little in taxes. But one thing about it, if you earn, I believe the minimum threshold is about $600. If you earn $600 and above, you will be getting a 1099 from the company. So by getting that 1099 from the company, it's very, very important that you file your taxes. I had a friend of mine years ago. He never would file his taxes in his network marketing business. All of a sudden, he gets slapped one day. The IRS said that he owed $75,000. His passport was taken away from him. Can't travel outside the country until you clear up your tax bill. And he was literally devastated because now all of a sudden even though he had a job, he called me one day and he said, Al, you're not going to believe this. He said, I need you to help me out, man. He said, all of my money was taken from my bank account. I don't even have rent money to pay my rent. I don't even have money to get gas to go back and forth to work because the I, the R, and the S took it all. I don't mess with the I, the R, nor the S. I make sure I pay my taxes on all income that I earn. Very, very important. But I'm sharing this with you guys because I want you to know a lot of people think it's a negative thing. So, oh, I didn't make no money in my network marketing business. But let me say this. Even if you made no money, meaning that you didn't make a whole lot, maybe you made a couple $1,000. Even if you make no money, you're better off being in a home-based business than not being in one. Trust me, I know. Years ago, a lot of people do a lot of things to generate extra income coming into their household. When I was in the military, I used to work a part-time job. And I never forget, I used to go and work at the local gas station so that I could generate extra income coming into my household. I was a young guy, 21 years old, just had bought a house, you know, 3 kids at home. And I'm like, man, I'm not making enough money. So I got a part-time job. But I quickly realized that with the small amount of money that they were paying me, did not give me enough money to really justify the time away from my family. You understand what I'm saying? It just didn't even make sense. And then not only that, but now I had an additional amount of income to show. Because now I have another W-2. And so all this showing is extra money on my taxes. I'm having to pay extra taxes because I don't have no write-offs really, no additional write-offs that others would potentially have if they were business owners. So I quickly found out that a network marketing business was a way to get leverage, to really, really be able to get leverage and be able to write off things that I wouldn't ordinarily be able to write off. And it doesn't mean that you have to be running your business under a corporation to get those write-offs. Sure, all my network marketing businesses for the past 20 plus years has been under a corporation. But I'm not saying that you have to go out and open up a corporation in order to leverage on your taxes with a home-based business. It's the best thing ever going, guys. And I'm just saying, if you're not leveraging this, something is wrong. And so a lot of people, they may not be getting involved in your business to make a whole lot of money, but maybe they need the tax write-offs. Now they can legitimately write off things they wouldn't ordinarily be able to write off. And it's the best feeling in the world. Listen, guys, when we're talking about the leverage you are able to get in your business, listen, everybody don't make millions of dollars in network marketing. Everybody is not going to even make a six-figure income. We know that. But the reality is, for most people, if they can generate enough money to make a car payment or make a house payment, or even to be able to generate extra money to send their children to a better school, or even to generate extra money to take a vacation, then that business served its purpose. And that's what I'm talking about. Listen, sometimes we spend a lot of time trying to oversell people on what we have, oversell them. Listen, this is about having a passion for what you're doing. If you don't have a passion for what you're doing, chances are it's not going to work anyway, Joe. You have to have a passion for what you're doing. Been there, done that many, many times. And the worst thing that you can do is to get involved in a business out of desperation because you feel as though, oh man, I got to make an extra X number of dollars per month because I know I'm short on money. When you operate out of desperation, people will see right through you. I had someone near and dear to me call me, and she said, Al, nothing has worked for me for the past several years. Nothing is working for me. No matter what I do, things are not working for me, no matter what business I get in. She thought she's been in sleep in with me twice. Difficult time recruiting people. She's been in other businesses in the past with me. It didn't work out for her. But the bottom line is, if it's working for so many other people, we have to take a long, hard look at ourselves and say, is it me or is it the program? See, because unless the program is selectively paying some people and overlooking others, then you and I are always on an equal playing field. We're always on an equal playing field. And trust me, guys, no one is better at this than anyone else. I always say I'm not necessarily the most successful person in the room, as we say. I look around and say, well, hey, Al, you're not necessarily the most successful person in the room. I ain't no big name or nothing. I'm just an everyday person. And believe me, but I think my work ethics may be a bit stronger than others. I go above and beyond because I don't look at what I'm doing as work. This is not work for me. I, I get a thrill out of helping other people achieve whatever their goals are. That means a lot to me because as a leader, it's very, very, very important for people on your team to win at this or succeed at this also. If I'm the only one on my team that makes money, that tells me that I'm doing something wrong. I'm doing something terribly wrong. And the other night I was sharing with someone about, they were saying, well, Al, can people really make money at this? And I kind of logged in my back office and showed him the number of sales that was coming in on a daily basis. I said, we have an awful lot of sales coming in on a daily basis, whether I do anything or not. But the key here, of course, I got it started. For one whole year, Ronnie and I never took a single day off. And we're not talking about working your 8 to 5 type of hours. We're talking about getting up 6 a.m. in the morning and grinding to midnight sometime or later. So the bottom line is that it's about, okay, how bad do you want it? And we really, really go out here and make this happen in a big, big way. And I'll go one step further. Uh, I started out as a customer really with Sleep M because I wasn't interested in doing no business. I remember telling Ronnie, I said, Ronnie, I'm gonna be your helper. I can't see myself doing that one. And so I got excited though along the way because of the results of what I was getting from the product. And because I got excited for what I felt as though the products were doing for me, it was very easy for me to go out and share my story. And like I always say, sharing is caring. And see, it's not about how much you know, it's about how much you care. That means a lot for many, many people. They want to know that somebody care enough about them. And I can't stress you guys how important it is, you know, to enjoy what you're doing. If you don't enjoy what you're doing, chances are you're not going to be successful at it. And you're going to just dread getting on the phone with somebody and talking about it. And chances are you're not going to talk about it if you don't enjoy what you're doing. So again, I give up my time unconditionally. I would take a call from any of you guys um, and help you grow your business quicker than I would going on a personal appointment of my own because I know how important it is for the team to grow. Very, very important. Let's talk here a moment tonight also. I I want to talk about we know that we have the products, products that we always offer for those of you who've been around a while. I'm just going to do a screen share here for a moment. Um, the reason I want to talk about the the product side of this for a moment is that I want to I think one of the 1 second, play from start. One second, let me clear my screen out the way. One thing I want to do is I want to. Sometimes people have a difficult time trying to decide what product they should lead off with. Oh, 1 second, I'm reading. Can't get my slideshow to start. Okay, there we go. Okay. Play from parent slide. Okay. Let's talk about this tonight. I think one of the biggest misconceptions about our program, a lot of people get hung up on the mattress issue. The mattress. Sure, do we sell mattresses? Yes, we sell mattresses. However, most people are buying the mattress from themselves. I joke about this all the time. You guys hear me say this all the time. I have only sold 2 mattresses since I started with Sleep M. And Ronnie bought those 2 mattresses. Have anybody else bought from me? No. And I'm being honest with you guys, no one has. Because the reality is that if you understand how the compensation works on this business, big ticket item like that, what are you going to do? Chances are you're going to buy it from yourself. It happens all the time. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Two sides of this mattress thing. We have the organic mattress, we have the non-organic mattress. Non-organic is for king size, it's going to be $4,250. For the organic, it's going to be $8,800. Cal King will run you $9,300, like that. So the biggest difference is one of them certified 100% organic, comes with a 20-year warranty. The non-organic comes with a 10-year warranty. And when I say warranty, let me clarify that. Warranty meaning that against manufacturer defect. Against manufacturer defect. It doesn't mean that if you have lower back problems and you buy a mattress and your back is still hurting you, it doesn't mean that you can return the product. You can see here, one of the things it says down here is a help prevent neck pain, chronic, and lower back pain. Now, I can honestly say it did help me with my lower back issues. But, everyone's body is different, and a good example with this, I have the organic mattress, I have the non-organic. When I bought the non-organic mattress, we were not offering an organic mattress. So then when the organic mattress came about, I wound up purchasing that one also. So I have one of each. But a good example, I go home to visit my mom at Thanksgiving, and I sleep in the guest room that I always sleep in when I visit my parents. And after 2 days, I was complaining about lower back issues. So what it tells me is that the type of mattress that I sleep on, based on what's going on with my body, I have to be very careful on what type of mattress that I sleep on. And that mattress at my mom's house is not so inviting for me because my back was killing me after a week at her home. But I come back home, second night sleeping on my mattress, I'm back to normal. No pain whatsoever. So in other words, what we don't want to do, we don't want you guys to be over promising things. Don't over promise, under promise. If you under promise and it exceeds the expectation of your clients, they will be so happy with you that they definitely will. So, so now we talk about the pillow, and I know we got. And the reason I'm going through this too, because I know some of you made a purchase without ever seeing a presentation and without ever seeing anything really. I know Gerald bought everything and then came down to the showroom on Saturday to pick it up. So thanks for believing, Gerald. So we have an assortment of pillows, and we know the pillows, 4 types of pillow. I bought every single pillow that the company offered. For me, only the butterfly pillow works for me. Now, let me talk about this. This is what the pillow is designed to do. The pillow is designed to keep the cervical area of the neck and the spine in total alignment. So the photo at the bottom shows a picture depicting exactly what our pillows are designed to do. And then, of course, the middle photo and the top photo, that young lady will have a crook in her neck by laying that way. The picture in the middle shows someone sleeping on a pillow that's too low. The top photo is someone who's sleeping on a pillow that's too high. The 4 main pillows that we are selling is priced the same at $770. Now, I know a lot of people say, well, Al, man, that's expensive. I had someone tell me, hey, but Al, I can order the pillow from the My Pillow guy, Mike Lindell, and it's $39.99, and he'll give me $10 off. So that put it at $29.99. I hear that all the time. So why in the world would somebody want to buy the pillows that we have then at $770 when they can buy a $29 pillow off the TV? The reason being, ladies and gentlemen, we have clinical and scientific studies tied to our product. Clinical and scientific study. So it's not just a mattress, it's a wellness mattress. It's not just a pillow, it's a wellness pillow. Believe me, there is a difference. Listen, guys, many of you know my story. I had a major neck surgery in 2020, 2019, 2020. Major neck surgery. This was before I ever even found out about sleep-in. After my neck surgery, I developed an issue whereby I had a very difficult time sleeping. Also, I had a very, very difficult time sleeping on my side. Now, I'd been a side sleeper my entire life. Now, all of a sudden, I just can't sleep on my side because if I lay on my side, I wake up in the morning, my neck and shoulder would be so painful. I couldn't do it. So all of a sudden, I had to change my sleeping habit from being a side sleeper to a back sleeper. That wasn't good for me. I would sleep for a couple of hours. I would wake up, I'd have to get up, I'd have to sit upright in a chair. And that sequence went on for a very long time for me. I went to physical therapy for neck pain, shoulder pain, lower back issues. I went through physical therapy for 2 years. 2 years. After my physical therapy, and I was still complaining, and every time I turned around, Ronnie would come home with a new pillow. That didn't work for me. But this butterfly pillow is one pillow that did work for me. That cutout in the middle of this pillow is priceless for someone going through what I was going through. Because now when I'm lying on my back, it's the most amazing feeling there is to be able to lie down and be able to fall asleep and not having to toss and turn for hours before I can fall asleep. This is the only pillow that has a magnetic function to it. There's tiny little magnets all throughout the pillow, tiny little magnet. This pillow also has some massage buttons in it. And on top of that, this pillow is adjustable. It has an added layer of foam inside there, so we can actually remove a layer of foam out of the pillow. And when you remove a layer of foam out of this pillow, it actually lessens the firmness of the pillow and it lowers the pillow a tad bit. So this pillow will work for almost anyone, but in my case, it was priceless. If that pillow would have cost me $1,200, I'd have no regrets. If I had to pay $2,000 for that pillow, I still don't think I would have had any regrets because now I'm sleeping like a normal human being, able to lay down and go to sleep at night. And when you're not able to sleep at night, guys, believe me, it's the most frustrating feeling in the world. Most frustrating. So $770 for those pillows. This particular product, the eye mask is another product that one of the products that we have that has a not magnetic firm, that has a FDA registration number. It is registered as a medical device. This has been known to help people with migraine headaches. also help people with dry eyes. There's also will help you relax. It will help you sleep better. Let me share with you my testimony on this product. I first went down to visit the Sleep M office. I found out they had this eye mask. I got excited, and not for the reason you guys thinking. I got excited because Rani always liked to read at night. She always got a book reading it, and I guess her book get good some nights, and she's read for hours. And I'm complaining about the light. So watch this, guy. I experienced what we call a detached retina. A detached retina. I'm on an airplane coming back from New York to LA on a weekend. I wake up on the airplane in what appeared to be a round circle suspended in midair in front of my right eye. And I almost hit the panic button because I'm thinking I had a heart attack or stroke or something on the airplane. And running out of different sections of the airplane. And I'm wondering if I should get the flight attendant to declare the emergency landing or something. But anyway, I'm thinking about this the rest of the flight. I mean, I'm just, the frustration level had peaked out. I couldn't wait to get off that plane. And unfortunately, I had to fly another 3 hours to get off. By the time I got off, I took a Uber car back home from the airport and hit the shower, got dressed, ran down to see an optometrist I was familiar with. And she immediately referred me to the emergency room. They diagnosed me as having a detached retina. They did emergency surgery by use of laser that day at the emergency room. And what happened is that once I had that done, it created another problem for me. The problem was my right eye became very sensitive to light, very, very sensitive to light. So now, indoors, outdoors, I had to wear these dark sunglasses. And this had went on for some time. My eyes become very irritable. I couldn't even think about driving at night because the car lights bothered me so much. And so now here I am. I'd accepted the fact that I had to just live with what was going on with my eye. I go down there, I get excited about this eye mask because now I originally looked at the eye mask as a way to block out the light at night when my wife is reading her books. And so now I was so happy to go to bed that night with that eye mask. And wow, I slept like a baby. And every night I'd sleep all night with that eye mask on. One day we jump in the car, headed off on an appointment. And I said, darn it, I forgot my sunglasses. That's when I realized I no longer needed them. And I was doing just fine without them. My eye was not going in and out of focus, was not irritated. The light wasn't bothering me either. Matter of fact, I go for an eye exam after I've been using the mask. And my eye doctor tell me, he said, okay, I want you to read the top line. And I said, Doc, can we skip to the bottom line and save some time? Because I could see the bottom line just fine. So he asked me, he said, how old are you? I share with him my age. And then he said, have you had any kind of laser surgery to correct your vision? No. He said, you're one of the lucky ones. He said, you have perfect 20/20 vision at your age, unimaginable. And I see just fine, ladies and gentlemen. But I contribute that eye mask to part of the success. So you can apply gentle warmness to this mask also. The mask is priced at $790 for two, or you can purchase a single mask for $405. Here's why we always sell the eye mask in pairs. We sell it in pairs because the reason we sell it in pairs because the minimum requirement to become a distributor, full-blown distributor and withdrawal commissions is $580, 580. Okay. And again, you know, a lot of people buy the eye mask as a way to get started. Look at it. The BioCrystal pad. The BioCrystal pad is $580. $580. You know, again, it relaxes you, help you sleep better, it help with migraine headaches. It's used as an accessory. You can sit on it, you can lay on it. This pad is amazing. A lot of people see results with this pad. So $580. All of our products comes with the 16 crystal. And when we look at these, the 16 crystal, these doctors and scientists collaborate with each other and they come up with what we call a biocrystal mixture. And that mixture is what really makes us special. It's grinded up in a special way, almost to the point whereby it's a powdery effect. And that's what goes inside of all of our products. Let's talk about this heating pad for a moment. The heating pad is an amazing product. It has an FDA registration also number, and it's considered a medical device also. It uses graphene. Graphene has been known to be a great conductor of heat. So again, the heating pad, what can it do for you? It helps improve your immune system, your circulation, your cardiovascular function, pain relief, increased metabolism, and weight control. Listen, guys, when I say this, I always maintain a weight. In the past, my weight was always around 218. I think the most I ever been is about 220. Right now, I'm 186 pounds soaking wet. And I contributed to, I used the heating pad, I used all the BioCrystal products, and I truly believe that my metabolism has sped up. I haven't changed my eating habits. Trust me, when I say I don't miss a meal, I do not miss a meal at all. I ain't doing no kind of fad diets or none of that stuff. But yet and still, my weight came down and I've been able to maintain it. And I eat a balanced meal every day, 3 square meals every day. And, you know, so it's absolutely amazing. Here's what's amazing about this heating pad also. We have a promotion that's been going on for some time with this heating pad. And it's still in effect for another 4 months, I believe another 4 months. But I want you guys to think about this. A heating pad, the price point is $1,690. We have a $600 promotion tied to the heating pad. Now, $600. So how does that work? For those of you who are familiar with the compensation plan, you know we have an 8-point compensation plan. If you're 1 star, meaning you got 1 cell underneath you, you're 1 star. So you would earn 1 times 50 plus the $600. So that's $650 to sell just 1 heating pad. Now, here's what's going to happen next. If you have 2 customers or 2 points, what's going to happen is that now you earn 2 times $50 plus the $600 pay. So as a 2-star, you earn $700. Are you guys seeing what I'm saying here? This is very exciting because you can earn an incredible amount of money here. Now, and a couple other things I want to talk about here too. I'm talk about product. I want to talk about the sleep dot for a moment. The sleep dot is a mini tracker. It tracks your vital signs. A lot of people like to know whether or not they're getting a proper night's sleep without having to go to a physician and have them conduct a sleep study on you. So bottom line is that this monitors your vital sign. This sleep tracker is tied to what we call, you got a sleep also. But I want to talk about the app here for a moment. With this smart pillow, you only can pre-order this right now. We don't have this in stock yet. But this pillow, ladies and gentlemen, this is a $2,700 pillow. $2,700. That's right, you heard me correct. And quite a few people have pre-ordered it already. So I want to talk about this tracker, goes on the mattress. Let's talk about this sleep app. The sleep app is an app you download from the Apple Store or the Play Store on Google. Now, it's $59.99. This is why I want to talk about this for a moment, because some people may not be able to pay the higher price point to get started in our business. When you buy the app, $59.99, and then it's $59.99 per month. But what happens is that you will receive an ID number when you buy the sleep app. You will have an ID number, and you can market and sell any product that we offer. So for somebody who may not have a whole lot of money, can't afford a pillow, none of the other things, they can get in the system. They can start marketing and promoting alongside you for $59.99 per month. Only way you can earn the residual income from this app, you yourself must have purchased the app also. You must have purchased the app also. But think about this. How many people, some of you, may have potentially turned away because they may not have qualified on the financing side, and you just let it be. But now they can buy this app, have an ID number, and they can start selling. They can even bank commission under that account ID number. But in order to withdraw the money, they would have to upgrade the account to minimum $550. $550. Why is this important? This is important because now I just shown you a way that you don't have to turn anybody away. You don't have to turn anyone away. And now they can start marketing and selling. Once they earn enough commission in their back office, they can buy one of the regular products that we have, give themselves the $550 volume they need. And now, and I know you guys, I know you said, well, Al, you said $580 earlier. Now you're saying $550. Yes, if the person started out on the app side, they only have to build up to $550 in volume to be able to withdraw the commission. Not only can they withdraw the commission, like I say, they can use that commission to purchase something internally with that commission and bump them up to a full-blown paid distributor. Other thing I want to talk about before I get too far ahead, on the heating pad, right now, with the commission, there's a 10-day wait period on the heating pad in order to withdraw the commission. And the reason that's so, the company had to change it because people were coming in, scamming the system. They buy the product, they put it on their credit card, call their credit card company, cancel it. They got the pad, they got the commission, and then they walk away. I mean, everything you can imagine, somebody done it. So now all of us have to wait 10 days to get paid the $600 promotional side of the commission. So I thought I would just throw it out there because I want you guys to be aware of that, okay? So I want to talk about this also. I want to go to this, and I think this is very important because, again, we normally don't talk about this on the presentation much because of time restraints, trying to get through the presentation quickly. But I want you guys to understand, for those of you who are brand new, I don't want you to wake up a year from now and say, oh, I didn't know that. I want you to know now. A 1 year distributorship, it's $1,500 or less. So let's say, for example, someone bought a regular pad for $580. That's a 1 year distributorship. If someone bought a pillow for $770, that is a 1 year distributorship. If someone buy a heating pad is priced at $16.90. That's a 2 year distributorship. I'm sharing this with you because it may not always be in the best interest of that person to buy the least expensive item on top. Look what's going to happen. 2 year distributorship is between $1,500 and $2,250. A 3 year distributorship is between $2,250 and $3,000. But now a lifetime distributorship is more than $3,000. More than $3,000. So that's why we say, if someone buy any size mattress we offer, you automatically have a lifetime distributorship. Everybody see that? So what happens is that one or two things: either you buy additional products yourself from your back office, or what you can do, you can find someone who is not interested in doing the business, who only interested in the products, and their order can be purchased from your back office. When you go to the store inside your back office, no distributor ID number is generated. I want you guys to know that. So look at that. Down here, points to remember. To maintain your account commissionable, you must have at least one personal sale in 1 year. Now, if you don't make a sale in 1 year, your commission is going to be cut in half. Now, if you don't make a sale in 2 years, your commission stops until you make a new sale, which is fair, right? And then while you're not receiving commission, your account would never be closed and your rank would never, ever change. So I want you guys to understand this aspect of our business, okay? Other thing I wanted to talk about tonight, because we're in a training, and I talked about the price of the products already. The topper, I didn't talk about the topper, but the topper is $19.90. Goes right over top of your existing mattress, okay? Now, I want to talk about this for a moment. Sometime, and we have had this happen many a time, I always talk about ASEMA. ASEMA, again, with ASEMA, keep in mind, these are the different companies that will actually finance for us. With Synchrony, there is a credit check. There is a credit check. There's a little bit different between Synchrony and someone else. There's a tad bit different between all of these. Now, ASEMA, there's no credit option, but all of these require you to give a banking account and routing number. Now, uh, Acima, caffeine, Kalana, and Lincare, there is no credit checks with none of those. Now, with Acima, a one-time processing fee is charged by Acima, and it have to be charged to a credit or debit card under the name of the person that the loan was approved under. In other words, I, as the distributor, can't use my credit or debit card to pay for the processing fee. Can't do it. It won't accept it. Now, if you pay it off in 90 days, there's no interest charge on that. Because keep in mind, all of these loans are considered to be leasing option. It's a leasing program. If you don't pay this off in 90 days, what happens? It may revert back to a 12-month term agreement. You don't want to carry this through the term. You carry this loan through the term. It's like a hard money loan, and it's going to cost you dearly. So you don't want to, well, trust me, you don't. So that's why I'm stressing, don't go beyond the 90 days with this. Caffeine. Now, let me say this. If you don't get the amount on one, you can use multiple programs together. We have people use Acima and caffeine simultaneously together. They may do it together like that. And a lot of people have done it like they may get one amount with Acima, get another amount with caffeine. But again, you want to pay it off within that window whereby there's no additional interest and what have you tacked on the back end. Now, I'm going to stop this screen share. And what I want to do, let's open it up for some questions. See if anyone have any questions for me whatsoever. Trevor, you have any questions? Melita?
Yes, I do.
Okay, Melita, go ahead.
Yeah. Um, can you sell to stores?
Can you do what?
Can you sell to mattress stores or things like that?
Absolutely. You can't sell it at a discount because keep in mind, we only offering retail price. You can't the mattress store can't buy from us at a wholesale price. But there's a way because I mean in Canada, a number of mattress stores are carrying our product. Matter of fact, in Houston, Texas, there's a lady who has a thrift store, and she sells furniture and everything in there, and she also carry our mattress in there, as one of the products, and have a nice banner there and everything. But you can't
What
offer it to anyone.
what so the products that you have, like the pillows and the mattress and the toppers, I guess there's brochures or something and a wholesale price list so a store can see the price of these items.
You can send them a price list, but on our home site, sleepm.com, there are no pricing lists in there. But they can go like they're going to register. And when you go to sleepm.net and go to register, um, it doesn't save their information in the system, but it takes them to the shopping cart when they do that. And they can look through the shopping cart and see what all we have to offer.
And if we're selling it to them at wholesale, how much do we earn or what is the benefits?
Uh, we don't offer a wholesale to anyone.
Okay, so they're paying prices that you named a few minutes ago.
In other words, we strictly have a direct sales business model. Everyone get paid the same.
So if I'm selling, let's say, two or three mattresses to a store,
Yes.
okay, they have to pay that outright or use one of those credit plans that you were speaking of just a minute ago.
That's
So what,
correct.
so
They,
then are
they
they buying it straight away? So or are they buying it through my back office? So this way my membership is
no,
covered
if
for the year. How does that work?
that mattress store can become a distributor. See, you become a distributor when you purchase any item. You're now a distributor. So when you purchase any item, you're now a distributor. So now they can have a mattress on display as a sample that people can try. So now when they order their mattress, the mattress is going to be sent directly from it's a drop order, meaning that we only manufacture the mattress when the order is placed. So we have about a 2 week turnaround because the mattress come directly from the factory. So now when they order their mattress, that mattress store don't have to worry about the logistics on the delivery because we will deliver it. The order is placed. Once the order is placed, the mattress store is out of the picture and they will get their commission paid to them.
Okay, so now if I did that, what kind of commission, because they became a distributor, what kind of
Um,
commission am I earning?
okay, 1 star, uh, depends on the size of the mattress. It varies from $185 all the way to 200, all the way up to actually $440 per point.
So would that selling to a store like that or a person, would that still require me to still buy a product, or could I get away with not buying a product right now?
You would have to buy something, even if it's the $58 um, app from the App Store. You
The
would have
the
to buy something
the
because
$58 what?
you have to have an ID number. That's why.
Right, but you said the App Store, a $58
No,
app.
no. Whoever referred you to the Zoom, you would use their link and you would order the app through their link.
And the app would cost me $58.
The app costs $58 and it will give you an ID number.
I see. Okay. But other than that, I wouldn't have to buy like the masks or the toppers or anything like that if I was planning to try to sell just to a store.
No, you still can sell it, but what I said earlier, you would have to upgrade the account by $550 before you can withdraw money from that account.
In other words, I would have to build up my
You can
commission
you can
and
build your commission up and you can buy something using your commission internally.
even if it was just $200 built up, I could use that 200 towards something that I might want to buy.
Because the minimum in the back office on purchases, you're going to be looking at a $405 eye mask or or pillow or
No, but
something.
I'm saying, let's say all my commission so far, let's say it's only $200. I could
Yeah.
take that $200 and offset that $400 purchase or whatever.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. You can do that.
Okay.
In other words, what we're trying to do, we don't want to turn anyone away. We don't want to turn anyone away. We want people to know that, well, hey, I can be on this side of the business by the app, but I still can sell mattress, pillows, toppers, or anything else this company has to offer. You follow me?
For just a initial outlay of $58 to get my number and get going. And
That is
what would
correct.
come with that? What is the cost for the marketing materials?
Marketing material, you get like I believe it's 100 brochures. Uh, every 20 brochures is $5.
I see. Is there a minimum that you have to buy?
No,
Are there business cards back there, or I'd have to design my own?
I think a box of 400 is like $80, something like that.
Is that for the business cards or the brochure?
No, you would have to go to a private print shop to get business cards. 'Cause
Would
we
I ha
off,
would it have to be design approved before I print it?
no, no, and you can pull the logo right from Google.
I see. Okay.
All right.
Thank you. Mm-hmm.
You're
Hello,
okay.
hello.
Who's speaking?
This is Big E. I'm with
Biggie, how
Gerald
you
and
doing?
Dr. Love. Yeah, he picked up my stuff last night.
Oh, congratulations. Welcome to the team. And
Right. But what I want to know, the people I had, about 3 people I think was rejected. They didn't meet the quota, but they want to get in the program and sell. So what you said about putting them in another, well, tell Gerald about it. He'll get it together.
yes,
And
so
Dr.
let them make sure we go back to them and get them to purchase that app for $58. They will have a distributor ID number, and now they can start marketing anything we have.
Okay, because I got quite a few people I am talking to right now, and I want to go
Fantastic.
I want to build this business up. I've been a
Fantastic.
I've been in this market, about 30 years doing this, and
Yeah.
but I just want to work with the guidelines. How you talking?
Just so just so the rest of the group understand now, Gerald and Vicky are in the greater Los Angeles area.
Right,
Both of these gentlemen bought without seeing or trying anything.
right.
Gerald came to the office on Saturday. And we met for the first time on Saturday when he came to the office.
And he came,
And Vicky, you know what was funny about this? I'm sending Gerald information. When Gerald saw me, he's, oh man, I know you. And yeah, we known each other for years. And
mm,
and what's funny, I've been sending Gerald, I was sending Gerald the information for the Zoom tonight. I've been sending Gerald information for 2 years. And I'm just glad you still wound up on the team.
Yeah, man, it was all right. 'Cause we was in that telecommunication business long time,
Yes, yeah,
manga telecommunication. He ran
yeah,
out with the money.
yeah, yeah. Oh my God.
hey,
Susan, I see your hand up. Susan,
Thank you, Al. I just want to clarify and confirm that when you spoke about being able to have someone register and join as a distributor paying the $59 app,
yes,
that if they made commissions and they only have $100 or $200 worth of commissions, they can use it towards a purchase, but they cannot withdraw the commissions though. Is that correct? Until
that
they
is
have at
correct.
least 580?
They can't withdraw, be used toward the purchase of a product. That is correct.
Okay, but not a regular withdrawal. All right, thank
Not a
you.
regular withdrawal. You're welcome anytime. Anyone else? I'm showing top of the hour.
Yeah, I have another question,
Peter, go
sir.
ahead.
So whether you're selling to a store or a medical doctor for his
Yeah.
patients, do you have, and I know it says FDA, so the approval or the guarantee is what's coming from the manufacturer directly to the consumer that purchased it?
Yeah, well, let me clarify this. There's no guarantee on no product.
right,
And with our products, keep in mind, our policy, we have a zero return policy on the product. Zero return policy, you know. And again, because what could happen, someone could take the product home and we have it, and this has happened occasionally. Somebody will get the product, they get it home, and basically they never open it never even open it. And then they say, oh, I want to return this. But they never open it, but still 72 hours is our policy. We can't go beyond 72 hours, you know, and it is what it is, but it haven't been a big problem with us, because you
What if
know,
they opened it?
if they
It's
open it,
still
definitely
70.
they can't return. But
Okay,
I'm
but if it's
saying with the
unopened,
person, even the person who didn't open it, they can't return it 3-4 months down the road. They can't return it.
They have 72 hours to change their mind.
They have 72 hours. And reason being, everyone has the right to rescind a credit card payment. And by law, we have to return your money within 72 hours if you have not opened or used that product.
Right.
That's the only way we can.
And you ship anywhere in the United States?
Okay, the way it works is that we ship anywhere in the United States, Canada, China, and we ship a lot of different countries because like we have a client in Mongolia. We ship to her quite often. But what we do is like the country that's not shipped it to, what I do is that I'll check the price to the private carrier. And then what I do, I'll pay them and I get the company to reimburse me. That's what I do. So if you got a particular country, just let me know. We ship to UK, we ship to Bulgaria, we ship to Cambodia, we ship to Peru, we ship to the Philippines, we ship to
Right.
Vietnam. We didn't
Now,
ship to all
do you have on your website a list of how the various products like the mattress or the eye patch, what it does to help that particular part of the body?
You're talking about the pad or
Whether it be
I
the pad or the eye patch or the heating pad, what does each of your products say? Buy this, and this will help this area of your body.
if it's not on the site, I have it on a PDF file. You know, just have whoever invited you here get a hold of me and I'll send it to you.
Okay.
Or
I,
Biggie, Biggie,
I
I'll
would
send
like
it to
to
you.
I would like to speak to you offline.
Okay,
No,
no problem.
that'd be fine. And
No
your
problem.
name again, please, again, sir?
Al Powell.
Mr. Powell. Okay.
Yes. Big, I think you got my number. I know Joe has it. So, you know, he can give you my number.
Yeah, Malika is one of my guests, so I give
Oh,
give
okay.
him
So
my number.
you can give my number out. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay, because I was say people gotta start thinking about their health and well being. Stop thinking so, you know,
Absolutely.
the whole life. You gotta get
So
that.
if worst come to worst, not to interrupt, Big E,
That's all.
we can help him get that app where they can do business that way, and also for themselves, and then generate
Right.
the volume and points and stuff like that, where they can go ahead and be a
Yes,
distributor with it. Am I right?
that is correct.
I know
Now,
they should pass by now.
and keep in
Okay.
mind, we do the Tuesday night is actually the company overview, but I knew that Gerald, even though you came down to the office on Saturday, we didn't do a presentation, so I know you didn't know a whole lot, but a lot of this you're going to learn as we go along, and
Right.
I want to make sure you have enough information so when you talking with your clients, you can make sure that you know you can speak with them intelligently about some of the products that we have to offer. Okay.
Okay.
So we meet back here on Tuesday night. I always post this in the WhatsApp group. If you're not in the WhatsApp group, I can always add you in the group or send you the link where you can add yourself in it. But again, every Sunday night is training, 5 p.m. Pacific time. Every Tuesday night, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we do the company overview. In this format, you can ask questions and what have you. But on Tuesday night, I try to keep it really, really short, within about 40, 45 minutes. I try to keep it within that. So I don't open it up for questions or anything like that. But on this Sunday night call, any of you can ask me any questions you like, and I'm more than happy to answer your questions. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I'm excited for all the new people, Leon, Big E. Harold, Trevor, Melita, I'm excited to see you guys joining us, and we're gonna do some big things together in the coming months. Okay.
Sweeter than wine, softer than the summertime, kicking straight at you. Peace out.
Okay. I'll see you guys
Amen.
later. I'll get up the and I'm I'm here Ronnie doing a presentation in the other room, so I'm gonna be tied up for the next hour, but give me about an hour if you want to speak to me, Melita, and I'll be available. Okay. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, Al.
You're welcome.
All y'all
Bye-bye.
stay blessed now.
See ya.
Take care of yourself.
Right.
Take care.